Is this the face of winning?
As I sit here and take in all of the news from every direction, all I see is deceivers, liars, corporate media, cover ups, agenda, all pushing the same propaganda. It's time for a game changer, a visionary, an innovative person who changes the way that people think of the situations. It's time for Game Changer TV, telling it like it is. Get in the game.
Thank you for tuning in to Game Changer TV. I'm your host, Terri Lynn, and this is the channel where every day we're telling it like it is. Today is July 27th, 2025, and y'all, I apologize I haven't put a video up in a few days. It's just been chaos over here, so if you could pray for me, I'd appreciate it. I'm starting to record this at 4 o'clock in the morning. I have not slept in 2 days. It's a lot going on, but I've been working on another video for 16 days that I'm trying to get it uploaded as soon as possible. But I saw an article in this video that made me have to make this video before I finish the other one. So you see AI, AstraZeneca, and Donald Trump. Is this the face of winning? Let's jump into this. At first, it's going to seem like some things aren't related, but it's all going to come together. China experiments with merger of man and machine in pursuit of powerful new AI. And this was from July 23rd. So China's experimenting with the merging of man and machine. And in January of this year, strategic competition with China under the Trump administration. So this is the new war, the war for AI dominance. Trump, we can't lose to China on AI. Donald Trump's perspective on U.S. China AI competition. Donald Trump has expressed a strong belief that the United States cannot lose to China on AI and that America must achieve dominance in the global AI race. He views AI as a technology with the potential to transform the global economy and significantly influence the balance of power worldwide. To maintain its position as a leading economic and military power, Trump argues the United States must actively compete and win in this field. And here comes the gaslighting. In this article, there's Maria Bartiromo, who is a member of the World Economic Forum, interviewing David Sachs, who is also a member of the World Economic Forum. So you have two globalists selling the idea to the American public why Trump has to establish AI dominance and why AI has to be pushed. And it is the globalist agenda. Trump's top tech experts, David Sachs, who is the one that financed Trump's election with the $12 million fundraiser in San Francisco, where J.D. Vance was selected as his VP. Now, David Sachs, that man right there, is the first ever AI and crypto czar that we've ever had. So he's one of the founders of PayPal. So you have two World Economic Forum people on the news speaking to the conservatives why Trump is pushing AI. Trump's top tech experts warns U.S. cannot get complacent in AI competition with China. This was June 20th, 2025. Genius Act passing is a big win for the crypto community, Trump's agenda, says David Sachs. White House AI and crypto czar David Sachs discusses the Senate's passing of the Genius Act, the competition with China in the artificial intelligence race, and the Trump administration's approach to the new technology. So they're gaslighting why Trump has to expedite this and why it's got to be full force coming out. Like AI is the new arms race. Okay. Trump signs executive AI executive orders July 23rd. Trump says fewer regulations needed to win the AI race. Trump AI plan pull back restraints on tech. Wide acclaim for President Trump's visionary AI plan. This is all gaslighting. Yay, my president is doing something for us. That's not me saying that. I'm just speaking for the people on the Trump train. I'm not on the Trump train. But is this the face of winning? Wait till y'all see this. Is AstraZeneca, one of the makers of the vaccine, is AstraZeneca involved with AI? Now, I told y'all at first it's not going to seem like any of this is connected, but we went from Trump needing AI to compete with China to now is AstraZeneca involved with AI? It's all connected. Yes, AstraZeneca is significantly involved in artificial intelligence. And I did a full video on AstraZeneca a few days ago. AstraZeneca plans to invest $50 billion. This is from July 21st. AstraZeneca plans to invest $50 billion in America for medicines, manufacturing, and research and development. Now, in my long AstraZeneca video, I covered this man revealing what AstraZeneca means.
Is this a conspiracy theory? This is the craziest thing I found on the internet. Okay, so I went to Google Translate and I found this. And watch what happens when I change it. Okay, still seems okay. And then this is what it came up with. We gotta watch what we put in our bodies. Is this conspiracy?
So the name of the company that had unleashed the devil juice, one of the companies that unleashed devil juice, the name translates to a road to death. And they just announced that, and they're heavily involved in AI. Trump says we've got to get ahead of China on AI. AstraZeneca, the road to death, is heavily invested in America and the manufacturing of more pharmaceuticals and in research and development. Y'all, this is about to get crazy. This is from May 8th, 2024. AstraZeneca, this is flashback, AstraZeneca withdraws their COVID vaccine worldwide after admitting that the AstraZeneca vaccine can cause rare blood clots. Okay, so they admitted it themselves, not conspiracy. Emulate Incorporated and AstraZeneca form a strategic agreement to work side by side on organs on chips technology to improve prediction of human safety and efficacy of drug candidates. Y'all, this is about to get crazy. Could organs on chips technology be used with RFID chip implants? Yes, there are promising developments suggesting that organs on chips technology could be used in conjunction with radio frequency identification implants. Could organ on chips be used in transhumanism? Organ on a chip technology, which involves mimicking the function of the human organs on microfluidic devices, has potential applications within transhumanism. Now, this is AstraZeneca that is invested in America with Trump to push AI, is also involved in transhumanism. I put answer yes or no because it kept giving me all kind of crazy answers. Answer yes or no. Could organs on a chip be used in transhumanism? Yes, organs on a chip, particularly multi-organ systems and body on a chip systems, could potentially be used in transhumanism. While the technology is still in development and faces challenges like replicating the full complexity of the human organs and interactions, its potential for transhumanist applications is significant. This is from AstraZeneca's page from Research and Development, uniting human machine intelligence for drug discovery. AstraZeneca, this was from 2020, AstraZeneca to lead a workshop at wearable injectors and connected devices 2020. What do y'all think I thought of when I heard wearable devices? We're going to get there. What are wearable injectors? Wearable injectors, also known as body injectors or patch pumps, are single use devices worn directly on the skin to automatically deliver medicine. Oh, now, did y'all just hear that RFK Jr. took COVID off the schedule for kids? Well, what if it's going to be wearable injectors that are going to take its place? Because he said he wants everybody wearing wearables within the next 4 years. Could RFK Jr. call for wearables include wearable injectors? Based on Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s public statements and policy discussions, it is possible, though not explicitly stated, that his call for widespread wearable use could encompass technologies like wearable injectors, pumps on the skin to continuously deliver their medication. And the wearable that he's calling for everybody to wear could potentially be this. So AstraZeneca is investing $50 billion in the United States for research and development, and they're heavily involved in artificial intelligence, AI. Y'all, this is about to get good. Is AstraZeneca building manufacturing in the United States? Yes, AstraZeneca is expanding its manufacturing presence in the United States, most notably by building its largest ever drug manufacturing facility in Virginia, a multi-billion-dollar project as part of a $50 billion investment in the U.S. by 2030. In addition to this significant new facility, AstraZeneca is also strengthening its U.S. innovation and research and development footprint with new centers in Massachusetts and Maryland, expanding existing facilities in Maryland, Indiana, and Texas, and building cell therapy facilities in Maryland and California. And they're working with the blockchain. AstraZeneca Research and Development, artificial intelligence, data and science, artificial intelligence. Will AstraZeneca expand AI research and development in the United States? Yes, AstraZeneca is significantly expanding its AI research and development in the United States as part of its $50 billion investment by 2030. It says, manufacturing and research and development with plans to integrate AI, automation, and data analytics across its new facilities and existing research and development. I had to do it again, only answering yes or no. It kept giving me different answers. Only answering yes or no. Is it possible AstraZeneca AI connect to the blockchain? It just said yes after I kept probing it. So AstraZeneca is involved with the blockchain. Is Bill Gates involved with AstraZeneca? Who's pushing AI? Who just is laying down $50 billion. Yes. Does Bill Gates fund AstraZeneca? Yes, Bill Gates, through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, has funded efforts related to AstraZeneca, particularly concerning the development and distribution of the Oxford AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine. Does Bill Gates fund AstraZeneca research and development? Yes, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has funded AstraZeneca's research and development. July 24th, 2025, AstraZeneca's rare immune disorder drug succeeds in advanced trial. So now the AstraZeneca, the jab that gave people side effects, that they voluntarily pulled their own product off the shelf because of injury. Now they have developed technology and treatment to treat immune disorders that their drugs caused. AstraZeneca's rare immune disorder drug succeeds in advanced trial. AstraZeneca withdraws its COVID-19 vaccines worldwide. This was May 8, 2024, because of side effects. Now, this is right after that. First multiple sclerosis attack after AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine. And I told y'all my third son, the one behind Josh, was 18 years old when he was living with my ex-husband's parents, my ex-in-laws. He was living with them, and they all went and got the vaccine. And within a few months, my 18-year-old son, who has now not spoken to me in 8 years because he's really out in the world really bad. So y'all please pray for Max. He hates me and my God. But he went and took the vaccine because Mama was in remission from cancer, and Mama and Papa told him he had to get it. So he went and got it, and a few months later, he got diagnosed with MS. Right now, he's living like the devil somewhere in Washington or California. He's got MS. He's on a walker, sometimes in a wheelchair, and he's losing his eyesight. So, AstraZeneca's reported that they've had side effects reported of the development of multiple sclerosis. All right. So we know that there were problems with their product. Transforming AstraZeneca's research and development productivity. To further improve our ability to predict the effects of our drug candidates on humans, we are collaborating with world-leading experts in organ-on-a-chip design, technology, and biology to develop microphysiological systems. This is about to get good. Can organ on a chip be part of digital public infrastructure? Now, y'all, I told you it's not going to seem connected, but it's all going to come together. It says, yes, it can be. Can organ on a chip be part of digital public infrastructure? Yes, organ on a chip technology can absolutely become a component of digital public infrastructure. Is AstraZeneca involved in research and development on AI? Yes, AstraZeneca is actively involved in the research and development of artificial intelligence and is embedding it across all its research and development activities, included target identification and clinical trials to accelerate drug discovery and development. Is it possible in the future of brain on a chip to be part of the digital public infrastructure? It simply said yes. Is AI part of the digital public infrastructure? Yes, artificial intelligence is increasingly considered a key component and enhancer of digital public infrastructure, capable of transforming government services and promoting inclusion. AI's ability to process vast amounts of data, personalize services, and overcome language barriers and anticipate risk makes it a powerful tool for optimizing digital public infrastructure and extending its reach. Will AstraZeneca play a part in the digital public infrastructure? Yes, AstraZeneca is involved in the development of digital public infrastructure. Trump and the digital public infrastructure. Y'all imagine a new road being built, and then them having to put the street lights up and the stop signs up and the smart technology in the road and the paint on the road. They're building the infrastructure of a new road. The digital public infrastructure is the building of everything needed to make us all digital. Recent reports and policy documents indicate that the Trump administration is prioritizing the development and build out of the digital infrastructure. So he's on board with it. Digital public infrastructure. Digital public infrastructure refers to digital systems and platforms built on open standards and technologies that enable governments to deliver essential public and private services at scale. Think of the digital public infrastructure as the digital equivalent of physical infrastructure like roads and bridges, facilitating secure, inclusive, and efficient access to services for citizens. Digital public infrastructure aims to create a foundation for digital economies and societies, fostering a greater participation, innovation, and development. Will AI be part of the digital public infrastructure? Yes, AI is becoming an increasingly important part of the digital public infrastructure worldwide. Digital public infrastructure refers to a set of shared digital systems, often built on open standards and specifications, which provide a foundation for delivering digital services at a societal scale. Example: digital ID systems, digital currency, digital wallets, digital public infrastructure that's going to connect everybody. Will transhumanism be part of the digital public infrastructure? Yes. Transhumanist concepts such as the use of technology to enhance human capabilities and overcome biological limitations may become integrated into the development of the digital public infrastructure. Are y'all ready for this? And Trump is on board for it. Building out the digital public infrastructure. Is it possible the new world order will revolve around digital public infrastructure? Yes, digital public infrastructure can form the backbone of a connected future and facilitate numerous aspects of modern society. It can encompass various foundational elements, including digital ID systems, payment systems, and data exchange platforms that can enable efficient and secure interactions within society. Will machine learning be part of the digital public infrastructure? It just simply said yes. Will digital public infrastructure connect to the blockchain? Again, it just simply said yes. Will transhumanism rely on digital? I mean, it should be rely. Will transhumanism rely on digital public infrastructure? Yes, transhumanism, a philosophical and intellectual movement, advocates for enhancing the human condition through technology, encompassing advancements like genetic engineering, artificial intelligence, brain computer interfaces, digital public infrastructure, including digital ID, payment systems, and digital exchange platforms are increasingly seen as the foundational digital systems necessary for providing and accessing services in the modern world. Given transhumanism's reliance on advanced technologies for human enhancement and its vision of digitally integrated future, it is highly likely that it would rely on digital public infrastructure. Will a technocracy rely on digital public infrastructure? Yes, a technocracy where experts govern based on specialized knowledge in technical fields. You remember they were gaslighting with trust the science? Would almost certainly rely heavily on digital public infrastructure to function efficiently. Digital public infrastructure provides the technological foundation, including digital identity, payments, and data exchange, crucial for a system that prioritizes data driven decisions and optimized services. Does a technocracy need a digital public infrastructure? In some visions of a technocracy where experts in their field of science and money and technological things where they all rule. In some visions of a technocracy, particularly modern interpretations focused on efficiency and data driven governance, digital public infrastructure can play a significant role. What is a technocracy? The government or control of society or industry by an elite of technical experts. Now, this was from February 26, 2025, from the New Yorker. Techno-fascism comes to America. The historic parallels, that means we're just the intelligent people like, Elon Musk and Palantir and Jeff Bezos and all the people with technology, Mark Zuckerberg, they would control us. And the New Yorker reported a month after Trump was sworn in, techno-fascism comes to America. The historic parallels that help explain Elon Musk's rampage on the federal government. So Elon coming in, taking over Doge, gutting departments, eliminating services, laying people off. What is the mainstream media missing about Elon Musk? He is instituting technocracy. And y'all, I know y'all are saying, oh, well, Elon Musk is gone. Well, he already put the bus in motion. It's on what cruise control now. Okay? It's been unleashed. Who let the dogs out? Elon Musk did. And everything that he's putting in place is what's going to be needed in a technocracy. Wait till we get into this. Could Palantir technology be used in a technocracy? Yes, the sophisticated data integration and analysis capabilities of Palantir's technology, particularly its Gotham platform, could theoretically be utilized within a technocratic system. Technocracy definition. A technocracy is a form of governance where decision-making power is vested in technical experts rather than elected officials, with decisions ideally based on data and objective analysis rather than political considerations. AI making the decisions in a technocracy. Could the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, technology be used in a technocracy? Yes, DOGE's focused technology could potentially be utilized within a technocratic system of governance. We're watching the real world destruction of our old world in real time, and we ain't even halfway through this. Could digital currency technology be used in a technocracy? Yes, digital currency technology, particularly the concept of CBDC currencies, could be used in a technocracy by enabling more rules-based algorithmic approach to monetary policy and financial management, potentially replacing human-led central banking with automated systems. This approach aligns with the technocratic ideal of governments driven by expert knowledge and technical solutions, minimizing human fallibility and subjective decision making. No more going in there and talking to Uncle Harry because you got bad credit and he's going to help you out. It won't be like that anymore. Could a digital public infrastructure technology be used in technocracy? Yes, digital public infrastructure technology could potentially be used within a technocracy. Technocracy, in its essence, is a form of governance where decisions are made primarily by technical experts and specialists based on their knowledge and data, rather than traditional political considerations or public opinions. Could transhumanist technology be used in a technocracy? Yes, transhumanist technology could be used in a technocracy as both involve the application of advanced technology to solve problems and improve society. Could blockchain technology be used in a technocracy? Yes, blockchain technology could be used within a technocracy. Is it possible that the world is currently moving towards a technocracy? It is possible. The potential for global technocracy, characterized by governance led by technical experts and driven by data and advanced technology like AI, is increasingly discussed. Is it possible the blockchain will be digital enslavement? Yes, the potential for blockchain technology to be used in ways that infringes upon individual freedoms, such as in surveillance states, is an emerging ethical issue. Though while blockchain technology is seen as a way to promote transparency and accountability and empower individuals with greater control over their data, it inherently, immutably, and transparency can also raise concerns about the privacy and potential for misuse. Since it's not based on political decisions anymore, but algorithms and AI, I typed in, could political elections be eliminated in a technocracy? Yes, in theory, political elections could be eliminated in a pure and absolute technocracy where decision making power is based solely on technical expertise rather than political considerations or the popular vote. And do y'all remember what Trump said about voting in 4 years? A technocracy can totally eliminate the need to vote. And what did Trump say? Let's go hear what he said for refreshment.
If you want to save America, get your friends, get your family, get everyone you know, and vote. Vote early, vote absentee, vote on election day. I don't care how, but you have to get out and vote. And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed, it'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to vote.
Will it be because the technocracy is fully implemented? The technocracy that will eliminate the need to vote for a person because all of their systems and their AI and their technology and their analysis and their algorithms will control society? Was Trump letting us know, or did it slip out of his mouth? Vote for me, beautiful Christians, and in 4 more years you won't ever have to vote again. We'll have it all fixed because the conversion will be completed. Could AI technology be used in a technocracy? Yes, AI technology can be used within a technocracy, and its potential applications are being actively explored and discussed in various fields, although it raises significant concerns. AI can analyze data, optimize outcomes, and potentially streamline governance by increasing efficiency and cutting through the political noise, thereby offering tools to address complex global issues. Digital enslavement, y'all. Is it feasible in the future the government could employ AI for digital enslavement? It is certainly feasible that in the future governments could potentially misuse advanced artificial intelligence to create forms of digital control that some might consider akin to digital enslavement. Is this winning? Experts react, unpacking the Trump administration's plan to win the AI race that we're in against China. Trump and machine learning. Donald Trump and machine learning, a focus on deregulation and competition. President Trump's approach to machine learning emphasizes accelerating innovation, building the AI infrastructure. Skip down. His administration's AI action plan, released July 2025, outlines a strategy centered on deregulation, reducing what the administration deems burdensome regulations on AI development and deployment. Could AI be uploaded into AstraZeneca's organ on a chip? Yes, AI could be integrated with AstraZeneca's organ on a chip technology. AstraZeneca is already exploring the potential synergy between AI and organ on a chip technology. Could AI and AstraZeneca's organ on a chip be used in machine learning? AI, particularly machine learning, can be used in conjunction with organ-on-a-chip technology such as the kind utilized by AstraZeneca to improve various aspects of drug development and disease modeling. Can AstraZeneca's organ-on-a-chip be used in transhumanism? Yes, AstraZeneca's organs on a chip could be used in transhumanism in the future. Are y'all seeing it all coming together now? Is AstraZeneca involved with brain on a chip? Yes, AstraZeneca has been involved in the research and development of brain on a chip technology related to organ on a chip systems through partnerships with companies like Emulate. Can brain on a chip merge man and machine? Y'all, this is getting crazy. Yes, brain-computer interface technologies could including the potential for brain-on-a-chip type devices aimed to create a direct communication pathway between brain and external machines. Yes, merging human with machine, often referred to as merging man and machine, is a significant aspect of the transhumanist goal. AstraZeneca's eco-friendly version of smoker's lung inhaler gets EU panel backing. So this was from a couple of days ago. So just like they were developing something to treat MS for the damage that it did, this is a couple of days ago from Reuters. AstraZeneca's eco-friendly version of smoker lung inhaler gets backing. Now, y'all, why are they now invested in lung therapy or to treat bad lungs now? Well, I typed in, did the COVID vaccines cause lung damage? It is important to acknowledge that there have been reports of individuals experiencing interstitial lung disease and other lung-related issues following COVID-19 vaccination. Those reports are rare and generally considered to be case reports, meaning they describe individual experiences and do not necessarily demonstrate a widespread causal link. However, such events have raised concerns and highlighted the importance of ongoing monitoring and research. America's frontline doctors' microscopic data shows clotting in lungs, vessels, and brains of jabbed patients. FDA researchers admit Pfizer's COVID jab may cause lung blood clots in elderly. So now there's all these problems with the lungs. So AstraZeneca, that's involved with AI, that means the road to death, is also now involved with creating a smoker's lung inhaler to help treat people with lung disease and lung problems. So they're going to make money again on this side on what their first product that they pulled off the market caused. Vaccine induced interstitial lung disease, a rare reaction to COVID 19 vaccination. Symptom check. Lung cancer on the rise among never smokers. Alert. US, Sweden, and Switzerland, this is 2023, now hit by a surge of pneumonia cases. This was during COVID and the vaccination, as white lung syndrome plagues China. Chronic respiratory diseases, this is from June 12, 2025. Chronic respiratory diseases, more than 80 million affected and many more undiagnosed, warns new World Health Organization and European Respiratory Society report. AirVax, the latest mRNA delivered into lungs. Yale University researchers have developed an airborne method for delivering mRNA right into your lungs. But don't worry about any damage, because now they're developed this smoker's lung inhaler to help you. AstraZeneca. Did AstraZeneca voluntarily remove their product because of blood clots? Yes, blood clots potentially associated with the AstraZeneca vaccine included cases of pulmonary embolism, which are blood clots in the lungs. Recent announcements from AstraZeneca have focused on the company's COVID-19 vaccine and its rare but potential side effects of blood clots in the lungs. Risk of newly diagnosed interstitial lung disease after COVID-19 and impact of vaccination. Whether asthma, did asthma increase after the COVID vaccine? Whether asthma increased after the COVID-19 vaccination is a complex question with various perspective and research findings. Yes, some individuals anecdotally reported experiencing worsening asthma symptoms or exasperation after receiving a COVID-19 vaccine. Some cases report having documented individuals developing asthma exacerbations after receiving the COVID-19 vaccine, with a possible link to an immune reaction to the vaccine. Y'all, I'm getting tired. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I haven't slept in 2 days, so please bear with me. AstraZeneca's eco-friendly version of smoker's lung inhaler gets EU panel backing. So they've got all these people that's going to be needing help to breathe. While AstraZeneca withdrew its initial are they involved in making future vaccines? While AstraZeneca withdrew its initial COVID-19 vaccine due to surplus of updated vaccines targeting variants and declining demand, they are continuing to explore new options for COVID-19 prevention, particularly focusing on vulnerable individuals. Specifically, AstraZeneca is developing and testing new vaccine candidates like AZD6563 and investigational novel COVID-19 mRNA vaccine like particle vaccine. They are also developing an investigational long-acting monoclonal antibody called, I don't know how to say it, for COVID-19 prevention, especially in immunocompromised individuals. Is AstraZeneca involved in brain organoid? Yes, AstraZeneca is involved in organoid research, including brain organoids, as part of its efforts for drug discovery and development. Is brain organoid related to brain on a chip? Yes, brain organoids are directly related to brain on a chip technologies, with brain organoid on a chip being hybrid approach that integrates brain organoids into microfluidic devices, while brain organoids are self-organizing 3D brain tissue models derived from stem cells, and brain on a chip refers to microfluidic devices that simulate brain environments. Are y'all ready for this? This is 12 minutes, so obviously I'm not playing all of it, but listen to this. The first living AI computer is here. And it's more demonic than you think. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it did.
Just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, something happens that makes you ask the question, what in the world is actually happening? Am I dreaming? Is this all a reality? Well, I'm here to break it to you guys. It is a reality, and I found something that most people won't even believe is real. But it is real, and I'm going to share it with you today. Ladies and gentlemen, they've actually done it. The globalists, the technocrat, the mad scientists who are building these things have crossed the line. They built a computer not out of silicone and wires like normal computers, no, but out of human brain cells. That's right. You heard me right. Living human brain cells. This thing is called the CL1, and it's straight out of a dystopian nightmare. And I've got the article right here, and we are going to read it. We're going to tear it apart, and then we're going to connect some dots to Bible prophecy, demonic forces, and what this means for you and your family. So let's get into it. So what is the CL1? Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's not your grandpa's Commodore 64. No, the CL1 was cooked up by some occultists in Australia. Computer scientists in Australia at a place called Cortical Labs. They're literally growing human brain cells in the lab. It's like some sort of freaky Frankenstein experiment. And they're sticking these human brain cells onto a silicone chip. I can't even believe I'm saying this right now, guys, but it's happening right now. They say it's the world's first code-deployable biological computer, and it's going to cost you $35,000. It ships later this year, and get this, it stays alive for 6 months in this box that they have it equipped with life support. They literally have to put life support systems into this computer box to keep it alive. They even got it hooked up to something called the Biological Intelligence Operating System. It's like some sort of fancy way of saying that they're playing God, right? They're creating this living organism inside of a box. I'm not making this up, folks. This is real. Quote, world's first body in a box. Biological computer uses human cells with silicone-based computing. March 6th, 2025. Cortical Labs says the CL1 will be available from June, priced at around $35,000. Australian biotech company Cortical Labs has introduced what it claims to be the world's first code-deployable biological computer, which combines human brain cells with traditional silicone-based computing. The system, known as CL1, was presented at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona and is being explored for its potential applications in AI and machine learning. The CL1 consists of a silicone chip with lab-grown human neurons cultivated on its surface. These neurons are capable of responding, forming networks that process information similarly to a biological brain. The system is designed to allow a two-way communication, where electrical impulses stimulate the neurons and the responses are recorded and analyzed. To maintain viability of the neurons, the CL1 is equipped with a life support system that regulates temperature, gas exchange, and other necessary conditions. A notable aspect of the CL1 is its ability to learn and adapt to tasks. Previous research has demonstrated that neuron-based systems can be trained to perform basic functions, such as playing simple video games. Cortical Labs' work suggests integrating biological elements into computing could improve efficiency in tasks that traditional AI struggles with. Pattern recognition and decision-making in unpredictable environments. Cortical Labs says that the first
This is the world's first commercial biological computer, running on living human cells. The CL1 computer is the brainchild of Melbourne-based Cortical Labs.
This is where the neurons would be embedded in.
CEO and founder Hanwang Chong says it fuses cell-derived neurons with silicon, creating a new class of AI known as synthetic biological intelligence.
And AstraZeneca is involved with brains on a chip. And now AstraZeneca is involved with AI. They're putting $50 billion down to build manufacturing in the United States and to rush out AI at the direction of Trump. And they have brains on a chip. Brains on a chip. Why startups are combining cells and silicon. So it ain't silicon babies in the boobs anymore. It's on the brain. We're watching the transhumanist future being constructed and unfolding in real time. This wouldn't answer the question, so I had to keep asking 10 different kind of ways. Is it conceivable that brain on a chip will build the brain-computer interface? And then it just responded yes. Another situation, just answer yes or no. Is it possible that AstraZeneca is developing a human biological computer? It is highly improbable that AstraZeneca is developing a human biological computer in the way that one might typically imagine. This was July 6, 2021. NVIDIA launches UK's most powerful supercomputer for research in AI and healthcare. One of the world's fastest AI computers to enable UK researchers in digital biology, genomics, and quantum computing and AI will go down. AstraZeneca is transforming drug delivery with AI. NVIDIA is collaborating with AstraZeneca to fuel faster drug discoveries, creating a transformer-based generative AI model for chemical structures. The transformer-based neural network architects, which have become available in only the last several years, allow researchers to leverage massive data sets using self-supervised training models, avoiding the need for manually labeled samples during pre-training. Mega Mole-BART drug discovery model is being used in reaction prediction, modular optimization, and de novo molecule generation, and will optimize the drug delivery process. It is based on AstraZeneca's transformer model. And what is NVIDIA involved in? World leader in artificial intelligence. And AstraZeneca is involved with them. 3 days ago, Trump eyes NVIDIA's CEO as new tech ally over Musk. NVIDIA CEO says Trump's AI plan will fundamentally change U.S. position. April 14, 2025, NVIDIA announces plan for U.S.-made AI supercomputers. Within the next 4 years, NVIDIA plans to produce up to $500 billion of AI infrastructure in the U.S. Is a brain organoid also a brain on a chip? Yes, a brain organoid on a chip is a system that combines a brain organoid with microfluidic chip. Is a brain on a chip a silicon chip inserted? Yes, a brain on a chip technology also involves a silicon chip being inserted into or on your brain. There is a fascinating area of research called organoid intelligence that explores interfacing brain organoids with silicon chips and artificial intelligence systems. In this emerging field, brain organoids can be connected to silicon chips that act as interfaces to send and receive electrical signals from the living brain tissue. AstraZeneca, like other major pharmaceutical companies, is involved in research utilizing organoids, including brain organoids, for drug development and disease modeling. Brain organoids can be used in AI training. Brain organoids on chips, while not directly addressing brain uploading, are advancing our understanding the brain in ways that could potentially contribute to the long-term goal of uploading consciousness via brain organoids. Is a brain-computer interface part of transhumanism? Yes. Now, y'all remember, AstraZeneca plans to invest $50 billion, and NVIDIA is investing $500 billion. AstraZeneca's research and development efforts include work with brain organoids. They are mentioned as a cutting-edge technology that AstraZeneca is adopting to better predict the clinical success of their drug candidates. Are y'all ready? We're about to look like we're living in a sci-fi movie. Can brain organoids be implemented in robots? Yes, research is actively exploring the implementation of brain organoids in robots. They've already developed artificial, what's it called, synthetic skin that they can put on these robots. Research is actively exploring the implementation of brain organoids in robots, though it's in its early stages. I bet it is. Do brain organoids have potential for memories being wiped? Yes, in a limited sense, brain organoids hold the potential for manipulations that could be analogous to memory wipes in simplified experimental context. However, it is crucial to understand the caveat. Is it possible in the future that brain organoids or brain on a chip could facilitate memory upload? Based on current scientific understanding and ongoing research, it's yes that brain organoids and brain on chip technology could potentially facilitate memory uploading in the future. Is it possible in the future that brain organoids on a chip could involve uploading consciousness? In the future, it is theoretically possible that brain organoids or brain on a chip technology could involve uploading consciousness. Is it possible in the future that brain organoids on a brain could involve mental tormenting of the individual? Based on information available, the possibility of brain organoids or brain on a chip experiencing mental torment in the future is a significant ethical concern that warrants careful consideration. Could AI involve memory wipe of humans? It is possible. It is possible that future AI could involve memory wipes of humans. Can you believe? The new Donald Trump administration and transhumanist AI policy. This is second administration. The new Donald Trump. Is Trump surrounded by transhumanists? Based on recent reports, yes, it appears Donald Trump is surrounded by and advised by individuals associated with transhumanist ideology. Some sources describe the Trump-Vance ticket as a transhumanist ticket because of the central role they envision for AI in the future. Peter Thiel, of Palantir, who Trump just gave access to every single person on the planet, in America, and said, make a database on every single person. That Peter Thiel and Elon Musk are transhumanist. Can transhumanism involve silicon chips? Yes. So the brain on a chip. Can transhumanism involve brain-computer interfaces? Yes. Can transhumanism involve brain organoids? Simple yes. Can transhumanism involve AI? Yes. Can transhumanism involve wearables that RFK Jr. wants us to have with pumps pumping medicine through us? Yes. Can transhumanism involve brain on a chip? Yes. Are y'all ready? Do transhumanists aim to be like God? In essence, while transhumanism doesn't explicitly aim to be the Christian God or any specific deity, it does pursue a path of technological transcendence that challenges traditional notions of human nature and destiny, leading to comparisons with religious ideas of becoming like God or achieving immortality and godlike powers. Many religious traditions view transhumanism as contradictory to the idea of a creator and humanity as created in the image of God. They argue that transhumanists focus on enhancing or altering human abilities, extending life beyond natural limits, and even seeking to achieve immortality through technology goes against the notion of humanity's divine purpose and design. Transhumanists generally envision a future where humans merge with technology, including merging with computers. And trust in artificial intelligence makes Trump and J.D. Vance a transhumanist ticket. We're going into technocracy. The government or control of society by an elite technical experts. This is from November 29, 2021. Maryland Catholic priest, no earthly king or president or public health official or billionaire technocrats get to dictate what we must put into our bodies. The temple of the Holy Ghost. Technocrats behind the Great Reset are pushing ahead with digital IDs. The technological war against humanity set to continue. Could technology use universal basic income? Yes, technology could theoretically implement universal basic income. Would technocracy incorporate Neuralink? Yes. A technocracy is a system of government where decision making is primarily based on technical expertise and scientific knowledge. Could a technocracy incorporate a BCI? We did that one. Yes, it can. Could a technocracy incorporate a digital ID? Yes. Could a technocracy rule by rations? Yes, a technocracy could theoretically implement a system of rationing. Technocrats believe that society should be organized based on a scientific understanding of resource flows and that experts are best suited to manage these resources efficiently. Could a technocracy incorporate digital prisons? Yes, a technocracy where decision making is based on specialized expertise data could potentially incorporate digital prisons as a mean of offender management. This is because digital technologies offer advanced methods of surveillance, control, and data analysis within correctional systems, which aligns with the technocratic emphasis on efficiency and technology driven solutions. In a technology, could Apple, Microsoft, Google, and Amazon? Y'all remember MAGA? MAGA? Make America Great Again? Make America Great Again? MAGA, Microsoft, Apple, Google, and Amazon? Yes, in a technocracy, companies like Microsoft, Apple, Google, and Amazon would likely play a significant multifaceted role because they could cut you off. Microsoft could cut you off, not support any of your apps. Apple could block you. Apple Pay could be gone. Google could be gone. Amazon could forbid you from ordering anything. A digital prison. In a technocracy, the non compliant could be locked up. In a hypothetical scenario of a technocracy, a government run by experts based on their specialized knowledge, it is conceivable that those who are deemed non-compliant could face various forms of exclusion or restriction. Google whistleblower warned that the coming technocracy is more dangerous than communism. A Google whistleblower warns that a technocracy is coming. You know, the same people that contributed to Trump's reelection, that were sitting on the first row at his inauguration. In a technocracy, could data, algorithms, and AI be the decision makers? In a theoretical or fully implemented technocracy, data, algorithms, AI could indeed be the primary decision makers. In a technocracy, could social credit scores have a vital function? In a technocracy, it says it is complicated, but the answers tend towards yes. Social credit scores could have a vital function in a technocracy. mRNA, the technocrats' godlike technology. Are y'all ready for this? In a technocracy, could implantable RFID chips be integral? In a technocracy, could implantable RFID chips be integral? Yes. In a society run by technical experts who make decisions based on scientific knowledge and data, implantable RFID chips could be considered for their potential to enhance efficiency and provide data for decision making. Do transhumanists and technocrats share the same views? Both transhumanism and technocracy are complex ideologies with diverse viewpoints, but they share some overlapping concerns and principles, particularly regarding the role of technology and expertise in shaping the future. Could a technocracy become a dictatorship? Yes, a technocracy could become a dictatorship as technocracy, by its nature, concentrates power in the hands of unelected experts and can be undemocratic, potentially leading to a lack of accountability and human centric values if unchecked. Is it possible that a technocracy would use AstraZeneca's products? A technocracy is a system where decision-making makers are selected based on their technical skills and expertise rather than their popularity or political affiliation. Technocrats ideally make decisions based on objective data and empirical evidence rather than opinions or self-interest. Many factors could influence a technocratic government's decision to use AstraZeneca's products. Are we winning? Are we winning? AstraZeneca to invest $50 billion in the United States.
We have a big announcement. AstraZeneca, the big drug company, is going to spend $50 billion, just announced $50 billion in the United States in order to build various places all over the country, big manufacturing plants, pharmaceutical plants all over the country, so that's an honor. And he said they did that because of the election and because of the fact that the tariffs are placed. So they're building their facilities in New York. $50 billion, that's a big investment. And it's going to be a very good investment. I have no doubt about it. So thank you to AstraZeneca.
He said all that with a straight face. Knowing what AstraZeneca is involved in and what their goals are and what they're doing. And he sold it to the American people like we're winning because of his tariffs. And his transhumanist agenda is unfolding. His anti-God agenda with a smirk on his face. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us. How many people are going to keep following the piped piper because ears are being tickled with what they are wanting to hear? Will the Antichrist rule through technocracy? While the Bible, it says, in discussions around end-time prophecies in Christianity, particularly regarding the Antichrist, the potential role of technology in his rise and rule is a frequent topic. While the Bible does not explicitly mention technocracy, many interpretations suggest that the Antichrist will leverage advanced technology, including AI, digital systems, and economic control mechanisms, to establish and maintain his reign. Worship no man but God. We are so late in the hour. We are so late in the hour, and people don't want to believe how late we are. But is there time on this time scale for another person to rise up, to gain popularity, to have all these transhumanists surrounding him, to be implementing all of these things? There's not any more time. We are in the last of the times, and we are seeing the last days beast system being constructed before our eyes. Y'all keep your eye on Jesus. Keep your eyes on Jesus. Keep your heart on Jesus. If you're not saved, please give your heart to Jesus, because the Bible says that men's hearts are going to fail them when they see the things that are coming upon the earth. Jesus said, I have told you these things that in me you might have peace, that in this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. When it's all falling apart, we can lean in hard to Jesus, knowing we're going to make it through it. So if you've never given your heart to Jesus, or if you're backslidden, I ask y'all in the tender mercies of God, please come back to Jesus. We are in dangerous times. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. If you appreciate the content that I bring on this channel, would you prayerfully consider supporting the channel? I love y'all. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.